All right, friends, we are off. We are on our way to Buffalo, New York. We're going to the great Niagara Falls to spend the 4th of July.
Yay.
But we're camping on the U.S. side, and we'll go over the border a couple times without the trailer. This trip is Bailey free. Womp womp. Just because we're going to be out of the trailer a lot, and she hurt her leg a little while ago, so she's not the best walker right now. She gets tired really quick, so we can't do a lot of hikes and stuff with her. So she's having some quality time with her nanny and pop. But yeah, we're pretty excited. You excited?
Yes, we're very excited. Vacation.
This is our first trip, which is unusual for us. Usually we camp much sooner than this.
Memorial Day, usually.
But the way Memorial Day fell this year, it was in a weird weekend. We had some family obligations that kept us from going on a trip sooner, even just a long weekend. So it's a late start for us, but it's an epic first trip. So we will check in with you guys again soon. See you later. So, fun fact about Massachusetts, if you're traveling through and you're a big basketball fan, we are home to the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts, where basketball was invented. So, if you find yourself in Massachusetts and you need something to do on a rainy day while you're RVing, the Basketball Hall of Fame is a pretty cool place to check out. Friends, it is campground review time again. So we are staying at Niagara Shores Campground and Convention Center in Appleton, New York. It's right on Route 18 in New York. Here's the sign. So, Niagara Shores, they have a hotel, they have cabins, they have cottages, they have an event center, they have RV sites and tent sites. What I will say is this was bought under new management in 2015, 2016, and they've done a lot. It used to be a religious retreat, so that's where you get the event center. There's a chapel here. There's lots of older cottages. And so since owning it, they've added some RV sites that are right up against Lake Ontario, and you get beautiful lake views from your campsite. Campsites, they only have, I think, 12 to 15. But like I said, they also have the hotel, they have cabins and cottages. The difference between a cabin and a cottage is just the size. So when you drive in, you have to stop at the office, the registration, to get your campsite. I'm going to say, this campground does not have a lot of amenities. There's no camp store, there's no laundry. They do have a pool, they do have a playground, which I will show you. They have bathhouses, but it's mainly an RV park. As far as seasonal people go, I think there are a few houses on the property too, so it feels like they're seasonal, but they're not in trailers. So, as we pan, there's a basketball court over there. They have a pool. It's your basic rectangle 10-foot pool. It's clean, it's well maintained. I'm not going to go over there because there's people swimming, and I feel weird when I record around other people. I don't want to explain what I'm doing, but there it is. It's well kept. So over there you can see the hotel. So they definitely have other properties here if you don't have an RV and you just want to come out and enjoy the area. Another thing, the area. The area is mostly farming, a lot of flat. There's not a ton of retail in the direct vicinity. There is a grocery store about 4.5 miles away from the campground. It's a small grocery store called Tops. Personally, I had never heard of it, but They're clean, they're well maintained, they're well stocked. Prices are fairly good. But other than that, you're not going to find a lot of retail, fast food restaurants in the area. You have to drive, and they're all back country roads through a lot of farming. There's a lot of wineries here. So their main crops are apples, grapes, strawberries, cherries, corn. So there's definitely picturesque, scenic drives, and you're only about 30 minutes from Niagara Falls and all the things to do in Niagara. Jonathan just walked over and threw away the trash, so we're going to catch up with him. Here he comes. So also the playgrounds are not very modern. They're old. So here you have a set of swings, just an A-frame swing set. There's 4 swings on it, your basic swings.
All in good shape.
All in excellent shape. They're all like, none of the chains are broken.
Nothing's rusty, really.
And so we'll get to the actual playground in a little while. Here is the convention center, which to us seems like it's closed or they don't use it really for anything. It would make a great laundry arcade facility, in my opinion. They got the room.
Yeah.
Maybe a little camp store.
They can do big weddings here.
Yeah, they can do big weddings here. The other thing I didn't mention that they have is a mini golf course. So let's take you over there. Oh, in all honesty, this is the first time we've walked over to the mini golf course. It is in serious disrepair. It needs a lot of work. It's not staffed. It's a self-serve. They have a little shed next to it where you can grab a golf club. There's no balls, so I don't know how you play. And I'm gonna flip the camera around. I don't want this to mar the campground, but I think they're in over their head a little bit on this.
This is an opportunity to bring more to the campground and the park, and they're just not using it.
It's missed. It's definitely a missed opportunity. Hold on.
Yeah.
So they have, it looks like 9 holes, and the pars, the holes, sorry, not a golfer, they need some serious care. They need to either be leaf blowed or
Power wash.
Power wash. They got some moss growing on them. Like Jonathan said, this is a missed opportunity. They could do so much with this, and it wouldn't cost them that much to do. So I think where they lack is having staff provide things to do, like a camp store, like a golf course, a mini golf course. There's the pool is swim at your own risk, which is fine. I totally get that. I have no problem with that. But this is definitely a missed opportunity on their end. All right, as promised, here's the blast from the playground. They have a set of monkey bars, a metal slide, and 2 more swings over here. So back over there, they have the tent sites. I don't know how many there are. There's a pop-up back there and like 3 or 4 tenters. And then they have a bathroom right there, a bathhouse right there. And then there's a bigger bathhouse over by the event center. And here's our campsite. Campsite number 2. Pardon our rug. It rained quite a bit overnight and today. So we're trying to dry out as we are leaving tomorrow. Wah, wah. But look, it's a grass site. The grass is very nice. And it's very pretty level for a grass site. We got in, we were getting ready to disconnect. We were pretty level. We had to put up 2 Lego blocks underneath our driver's side tires just because of the slides, just to make sure that we didn't go off kilter. But let me show you around real quick. The sun is very bright because we are getting sunset over Lake Ontario. There's our happy little campsite. Here's our truck. And here's the campsite. It's a big site. So this is where it stops. This is the other site. Big leafy maples provide a lot of shade during the day. And right over here is our fire pit. And then boom, Lake Ontario. It's a bit hazy today, but on the clear days, you can absolutely see Toronto across the water. They shot fireworks down the beach a little bit, about a mile and a half away. So we actually saw the fireworks from our campsite last night.
Hey everyone, we just wanted to show you this new solution we had for storing the grill under the bed here in the mini light. It's called a Kislane storage grill bag. It has pockets on the outside for some of your grill accessories. But we're going to take it over here to the picnic table. All right, so we're going to open it. It's got two zippers, heavy duty. It's nicely plasticky, kind of lined on the inside, so it's easy to clean. Pardon the wind. We're here on Lake Ontario, where it's always windy. There we go. And then you got pockets here, and you've got a pocket here that you can put scrubbing pads, things like that in. We got it on Amazon. We'll put a link below with the video so that you can check one out for yourself. It is fits really easy with our Suburban flat top griddle. Definitely worth a look.
Okay, so what can we tell you that we haven't already told you about Niagara Shores Campground? It's really great. The price was fantastic.
Yes.
They were very accommodating. We originally had booked this campsite for August, but due to a family scheduling conflict, we had to rebook. And it was pretty close to 4th of July when we were scheduling, because, you know, those types of days kind of book out really easily. So I was like, there's no way they're going to have availability for the 4th of July when we called in, like end of April?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, sure. How many days do you want to stay? And not for nothing, I think we're in like either the best or the second best campsite in the campground.
We are.
So, and the price is phenomenal. Like I said earlier in the video, we're close enough to Niagara that we can get there easily, get across the border, do all the touristy things, but we're not in a campground where we're paying touristy prices.
Right.
We'll put the price of what we paid for 6 nights down in the down there.
Down here somewhere.
But yeah, would we come again? We would, if we found ourselves in this area again.
Right.
We're not the type of people that camp in the same area often. So,
But this glow from the sunset is just making us look so youthful.
Yes.
I mean, we have to come back.
We have to. I mean, maybe. But yes. So, are there things that they could fix from this campground? 100%. But is it worth the stay? Also, 100%. So, thanks for watching. If you found any information in this video helpful, please give us a
thumbs up.
And don't forget to
like and subscribe.
Thanks, guys. From Together We Roam, we appreciate you being here. See you soon.
Bye.